What's happening, everybody? More motivation here. Today, we're going to talk about time management and how to give yourself more time and things you can do and implement to add an extra 2, 3, maybe even up to 5 hours in your day to be productive and to hit the goals that you set were important to you. Let's get into it. So, in a week, it's about 168 hours because 24 times 7 is 168. There's only a few things you really need to do every single day. You need to sleep and you need to work. Every other thing is really an extra. And the reason I say sleep and work is because you're doing that most of the time, right? You're working 8 hours a day and sleeping 8 hours a day. So for this experiment, let's just say you have to work every day, and of course you have to sleep every day. Okay? So there's 168 hours in a week. All right, let's do the math here. So if we are talking about sleep, that totals about 56, and same with the work. So if we add those together, that's about 112. And if we subtract that from 168, we are going to come up with a number over 50 hours, right? So 56 to be exact. And now you still have, of course, you have to do school. If you have to do school, you have to see people, you have to do many other things that take away from that time. So 56 hours is more than 2 days worth of hours. And to be honest with you, if you're doing the other things, you can still you can still find some time to do the things that are important to you. And here's the thing. To be good at anything, if you do it 30 minutes a day every day for 5 years, that's enough to be really, really good at anything. That's all you need. But a lot of people say they don't have time. Time is getting away from them, and for some reason, you were given 23 hours or less hours than everybody else around you, which isn't the case, right? So we have a lot of time that we just don't take into account. And here are a few things you can do to really add more time to your schedule. Number one, wake up early. If you wake up 1 hour early each day, that gives you an extra hour. Of course, the sleeping is gonna have to change a little bit, right? If you sleep 7 hours versus 8 hours, that's not gonna make too much of a difference. Really listen to your body based on what you need, because not every time you're gonna need 8 hours. So waking up 1 hour earlier than normal will be something optimal to have an extra hour for you to do the things you're meant to be doing. Another way to not sacrifice sleep to do it is sleep early. Number two, you're gonna need a schedule. So have a specific time of the day you're doing specific things. Schools do this perfectly. Workplaces, facilities, they have an opening time and closing time. TV shows have a time they start and a time to finish. As for you, you're doing things randomly, which is why you cannot take into account how much time you're using as far as time you're being productive and time you're being useless. So the key thing is really to schedule out the most important things of your day first. But a key thing to really having a bit more time is scheduling things out. And finally, the last thing, and I already spit it out before mentioning it now, but doing the most important things first and leaving the fun for after, right? The work system does this right because Monday to Friday you work it and then weekends you can enjoy. Implement the same logic for your day. So when you're waking up, you're doing your most productive things, right? You're reading, you're listening to podcasts, you are working out, you are doing things to be mentally present and clear before you attack the rest of the things for the day. But you want to pick 3 to 5 things that are the most important to you to get done for the day, and get as many of them done in the day early on the day as possible. then later on you can really start to slow down a little bit and not be so much in a rush to get things done. You know what I mean? And that's gonna also save you a lot of time. So just to review, number one is waking up earlier to give you that extra hour of time. Number two is having some sort of schedule. Scheduling out when you're gonna do specific things, because workplaces, facilities, and everything seem to have timings for things, but we don't as people. And number three, picking the most important things you're gonna do first, and then worry about the fun stuff later. So I hope this video was informative, and I hope it really helped you have a perspective that you have a lot more time than you think. And I also hope it helped you have a bit of hacks to have more time, you know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, we've all been given 24 hours in a day, and some of us use it wisely, some of us don't. Not some of us, a lot of us don't. And if you can really not be useless with the time, you really appreciate it more, because time is precious and we have a lot of it. 24 hours is a lot of time. Right? I have a lot of time of leisure. I have a lot of leisure time. But at the same time, I do recognize never to say I don't have time, because I do. We all do. Everybody knows their schedule. Don't ever listen to anybody saying they're busy. Right? If somebody wants to see you, they will make time for you. If somebody wants to hit a goal, they will make time for the goal. It comes down to, it's an excuse or it's something important. If it's not something important, it's most likely an excuse. We all have time. I do not listen to it. I do not support it. I just know, okay, it's not important, right? And to be honest with you, it's okay if everything isn't important to you, but just be aware of that. Don't tell yourself you don't have time to work out when really you don't care about being in shape. Don't tell yourself you don't have time when you want to learn more about stocks and investing if it's not important to you. You know what I'm saying? If it's important to you, you make time for it. Make time for it. All things people seem to make time for is working for someone else other than yourself to make their dreams come true. Is to watch other people making their dreams come true and talk about them. And finally, talk about other people's back gossip that don't even know you and that don't even give a shit about you. Think about it for a second. But the only time we don't have time is for ourselves to really be self-improvement, self-investing. We don't have enough money to invest in ourselves, and we don't have enough time to invest in ourselves, as it seems. So have a broader perspective on things, people. Don't just say you don't have time. It's 24 hours in a day. How come more people are productive and some are not? It's a matter of importance and not importance. That's it for my video. I hope this gave you perspective, and I hope this helps you see how much time you have and how to create more time for yourself. So this is more motivation. Thank you for watching my video. Make sure to like, share, subscribe to the channel. There's a lot more of these videos coming. I'll see everybody another day. Stay blessed. Like always, get better every day. Optimize yourself.